take two. I just tried to tape this. Hi, I'm Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. Um, and there was a box that was on the screen, and for some reason it was taping with it. Glad I stopped to check so that I could restart. So hi, take two. Um, Again, I'm Anjanette with AJ's Personal Touch, and I'm here to do an unboxing. Probably my last unboxing for a little bit. Um, Things have gotten pretty tight with my disability, and we have to have a bathroom repaired, um, completely, totally redone. And so the things are going to be pretty tight here for a while. And I haven't gotten my tech editing class finished, which I'm hoping to do this week. Um, and I am hoping to do some free tech editing for I know at least one person. Hopefully she'll have a pattern ready, and maybe I'll put a call out for a couple people, just so I can get, some comments and things from people about how well I do or not well, or, just their honest opinion about how I do. So there's that going on. I'm trying to finish that. I have a bridal shower for my niece next Saturday, which I didn't find out about until a couple days ago. So I am working on a project for that. I will show you that. But first I'm going to do the yarn unboxing. And then I'm going to have to decide like what all I'm going to be taping. Because so far, all you've really seen from me is unboxings. I've been saying that I want to come on and tell you more about my illness and stuff. So maybe one day I will just come on and do a talking crochet where I'm crocheting and talking at the same time. Working on something that maybe I don't have to count, and things. Um, I don't know yet. I'm trying to decide how to do that. I would like to do a live, but there are so many people who are going live, and at the times that I feel like I could do a live, somebody else is usually up and doing one. And I did try once, and all I had was a really good friend who wanted to actually talk to me on the phone at the time, come on to watch. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do and how to go about it. So I have asked questions in my previous videos, and nobody has answered them yet. So if you are watching this, please, 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 in the comments, tell me what kind of things would you like to see. I know there are so many people on talking about crochet, and now there are, quite a few people with disabilities talking about crochet. I know I'm not the first. I know when I originally thought about it, I didn't find anybody else. Now I'm finding quite a few. Um, it just took me a long time before I made that first video. Um, yeah, tell me what you'd like to see. I would love to do tutorials, but I'm still learning on things that some of you who have only been crocheting a couple years versus my 40 have been working on already on your own. Heck, some of you are even designing your own designs. I'm going to try to open this box as I'm talking. And I don't know what I would be able to bring as in tutorials, but also I don't have a place to really set up to do tutorials in, and I don't have the right equipment, since you have to make sure it's like on the table and you're showing your hands and showing you the stitches. I've heard they're extra hard to make, and I honestly don't know how to go about doing that. So maybe something in the future. Um, Maybe if after the tester top that I'm working on now comes out and people have a hard time, if they have a hard time with it, it is intermediate, so there is a little bit of a tricky part of the pattern. But once you figure it out, it's not tricky at all. It's just getting it figured out. If you read it, it's kind of hard to put it together with just reading it. I had to watch a video that the person who made the pattern went out and made because she couldn't find a tutorial for the stitch before. So I've got on I have OCD, obsessive crochet disorder shirt, which is my favorite shirt in the world. But if I'm wearing this, it also means that I probably got out for the day, and which is also why I'm getting here so late. I slept a little late today, and then my best friend, who I have not seen in forever, she came and picked me up, and we went and got frozen yogurt, which I have not done in forever, and it was so great spending time with my friend Beth. And actually, I had a double whammy this weekend because on Friday I got to spend time with my best friend from high school. His name is Richard, and he's from New York, and him and his family came into town for a family reunion. So he picked me up, and we went to Starbucks, and I got to spend time with him too. So it's been one of those roller coaster weeks because I had two great things happen. Um, and then I've also had a couple people from my family in the hospital. So I always know. I always tell everybody I'm a realist um, when it comes to life anymore because you got to take the good with the bad, and you never know how good it is until you've hit rock bottom. And I've been there. Um, and when I tell you my story, you'll probably understand why. And hopefully I'll be able to get through it without crying. And I know I keep mentioning that I'm going to tell you, and I am going to tell you. I just, as I said, I haven't decided how yet. So if you have any suggestions, put those down below too. Sometimes I think maybe coming on and doing a live would be the best way, but then sometimes I think maybe just getting my story out without a live would be better, and then I could do a live and answer questions if people have questions. If they don't, they don't. If they want to learn anything. Um, and I'm also a little worried about the backlash because I've had some backlash over the years when I tell people my story. So, you'll understand that more when I tell you. Anyway, I have this box here, medium size postal box, priority box, that was sent to me by Affordably Crafty. Now, so my last unboxing was done when I had that cotton blend box of designer yarns that I had gotten from her when she had, or high-end yarns, when she had done this big sale on all these yarns that she has access to when they sell them at great prices. And so many people had asked her, oh, can you get me this or can you get me that? And so she finally just went and she bought, when they had them available, a whole bunch and made boxes and sold them to us. So that was the mystery box I showed last time. And this is kind of like a mystery box, but this is a box full of blue yarn. And this box has a purpose. This box is for Hat Not Hate. And I just got it. It came, when was it sitting outside? And my husband found it yesterday morning. And I wanted to do this yesterday. I just didn't have time with everything else that was going on with my family and stuff. So I decided I have to get it out tonight. Um, um, if you have not heard, they have extended the deadline for Hat Not Hate. It is no longer August 1st. It is now pushed into September, but I cannot remember the date. Um, I was debating on whether I was going to get one of these boxes from her because I didn't know if I would be able to have time to make a hat by the 1st with waiting until, the yarn got here and everything. Plus with the tester tee I'm doing, and now with the present that I'm making my niece for her bridal shower. So, they've pushed the date back. So now I know I have time. I just may not have time to do, although I have the pattern waiting, I need to finish my niece's first. I want to get a couple stress balls done for Rose Likes Crochet. For those who do not know, Rose Likes Crochet. Check her channel out. She gets donations for an organization called Wings that helps out people from domestic abuse. And every month they have a different item that they want. And I've been trying to help. I really wanted to do shawls last month, and I just didn't. So anyway, Kim from Affordably Crafty does not have time to make the hats, but she has plenty of blue yarn. So what she did was she got the same size box together for everybody so she would know the postage. These are the ones that have the same postage no matter where they go. So the prepaid postage or one rate, that's what they're called. Medium flat rate box, one rate. And she really knows how to stuff a box, as we saw last time. And she said for the price of postage, she would send as much yarn as she could fit into the box and make it so that you could, you'd have enough for the hats, so it wasn't going to be like one skein of one color of blue and another skein of another color of blue. And yeah, you can mix the blues up if you want to, but she's trying to make sure that you have enough of the amount for, one or two hats of the same color or, whatever. So, the mystery of me, what color blues are in here? And I've been wanting to make some hats, and most of my blue yarn that I have here would either be just navy for all of them, or my other blue yarn is put away for a project. I'm working on a sweater for my husband, my first ever regular sweater. And of course, I had to find a kind of fancy one that I liked. So I stopped making it to make some tees, to let those be my first garments and then work up to the sweater. I also have a spring sweater I want to make for myself that I have the yarn for now. So I'll probably work on both of them at the same time. Here we go. I got the box open. Let's see what's on top here. Ooh, this is gorgeous. I do have a ring light on, so maybe you guys can see better. It's down towards the bottom because I have to have it in charging. I thought it was already charged, but it wasn't. So look at that. That looks true to color to me. Isn't that gorgeous? And it looks totally like 70%. For those who don't know the rules for Hat Night Hate, at least I believe it's 70% of the hat needs to be blue. So, and this looks like it's different shades of blue with some white in there. So definitely looks like it covers that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that. And this is very, since there's no label, I can't tell you exactly what it is. This is almost kind of like what I'm working with for my niece's present that I'm making her, except for it looks like tape yarn and this is a lot thinner. The one I'm working with looks like it might be a 4 and this looks like it's a 1. So I might have to double it up or make some little people hats. Now the next one is a red heart. This is called Aruba Sea. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? 4 takes a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or 5 millimeter knitting needles. And of course, this is acrylic machine wash and dry. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And let me, well, there's the label that way. I had to hold it the other way to get the specs. That's a hat pattern on it. And there we go. Red heart. Super saver. So I should be able to get a couple hats out of that. That is pretty. Ooh, now I really like this one. Is Bernat Premium. Now I'm not seeing the color. This is called Ether Blue. And it looks kind of like a blue lilac. Let me try and turn this, move this light and see if that helps. Yeah, you can see it better without the light shining on it so bright. There, that looks like the true blue. Plus, with my eyes out of the way, like Cinnamon Stitches said, if you want it to focus on the yarn, take your eyes out of the picture. This is also a 4, says a 5mm knitting needles or a 5mm hook. I wonder if I can combine those two. What do you think? Maybe. Maybe do mostly this with a little stripe of this, or mostly this with a little stripe of that. You never know. Now, what's next? Oh, I have never ever seen this before. This is called Wrap Star by Lion Brand. Now, for looking at all their stuff, I've never seen this. It is called Fergie. And there's all of the, isn't that gorgeous? Again, let me try moving that a little. Yeah, that's better. Oops. And it just fell all the way. So you've got a light blue here. Got to darker blue to like a teal blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me try putting this back up here again and see if it will stay up here and not fall. There we go. There you go. That's better. I think it's showcasing the yarn better than being on the side. And actually, I think it's been plugged in enough. Sorry to play with this while I'm doing this, but until I find my right lighting situation. Maybe if I do it that way. Yeah, that kind of works, where it's coming from the top. And in front of my eyes again, to see. That is so gorgeous. This is a size 3. Takes — 5mm size H crochet hook or 4mm knitting needles is what it looks like it says. It's so tiny it's hard to read. But again, that's called Fergie. Isn't that gorgeous? It reminds me of It's a Wrap. Is that the name of it? I've got a couple balls of it, but I've never used it yet. Ooh, this is pretty. Looks like I have a couple of these. This is, I love chunky. Oh, cool. I'm so happy to have a chunky weight in here. Even though for me, an issue that I have with soft yarn, this is almost a little too soft for me, but I should be able to work with this one okay. My hands are starting to get a little dry right now just because I'm still playing with it, but it feels so squishy good. Oh, I just get upset that I can't like make a teddy bear or something out of that and hold on to it, because then that bothers me. It's called Heathered Turquoise. That is beautiful. My birthstone is turquoise because I am a December baby. This is a size 5. It says a hook, which is 6.5mm or 6mm knitting needles. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't have just one, but just in case that wasn't enough, there are 2. And yeah, that one's heathered turquoise as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Thank you. Which I will link Kim below like I did in the last one. So you can go check out her channel if you want to. It looks like somebody already did a whole bunch of chains that I'll have to take out here. This is a chunky. It feels kind of like that last one, so I'm thinking acrylic. Um, this one's almost a little too soft, but it might be because I was holding on to that one for a while. But I should be able to deal with it long enough to make a hat. And I love this. Look at this color. Can you see? It's being blown out. Let's see. This reminds me, when I see this, it makes me think of a Navy ship. My dad was in the Navy. It makes me think of the Navy. It's not the navy blue and white that you see lots of times that makes you think of the Navy and that, but it's that lighter color, like blue jean blue. There you go. That looks a little bit more like it. I know I had at least one comment telling me that my colors were off the last time, but I did go back and I watched the whole entire video, and I was able to show you the colors true to color, except for the dark purple one. That one just was not registering. And I know purples are hard to get to register, like blues can be sometimes. And I think that with this white, that's why it's having a little bit of an issue. But that is so gorgeous. Right there, if you look in this little spot right here, that's about true to color. If you can see that at the top before it has the full light on it. Yeah. Gorgeous. Almost makes me want to keep some for myself. Except for it's so, like I said, it's so light. I can't. And this one has got to be a 1. Light blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I will have to see if I have a hat pattern for a really lightweight. And see what I can do with that. I know I'm only going to have time to make like 1 or 2 hats with the chunky. That'll make it easier. So maybe I can get more like 2 or 3 or 3 to 4. So we'll see. This is the last yarn, but there's the card from Kim in here. She made stitch markers. Aren't those pretty? Like she did with the last box, but these are blue and white. It says, thank you so much for taking your time to support Hat Not Hate. Have a creative day, Kim. And then she's got the information for send your hats to, and where you send them to. Hashtag Hat Not Hate, hashtag I love blue hats, hashtag Affordably Crafty, and hashtag Blue Yarn Mystery Box. Now I know she said in her just send her an email. She said that if somebody got one of these boxes, I know that there were at least like 2 people who were giving free patterns to those of us who got boxes. So I will have to ask her about that. I am behind in my emails, so she may have already emailed me something and I haven't seen it. So I will go and check that as soon as I am done with this. These are all back in the box because I don't need my husband to come home and say, why is that yarn not put away, blah, blah, blah. I've been doing been trying very hard to put new stuff away and then get old stuff put in the back. I'm trying to empty my bins, and so that my treadmill that has all the bins on them right now is free to be a treadmill. And that's even more for me than him because I need to walk. Hey, I think I did pretty good. I got everything back in except for the original cake that I got out. And I just got that in. I just wouldn't be able to close the box. So, Kim is very good at this. I didn't arrange the bottom ones as well as she did. So that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any comments for me down below, tell me what you would like to see, what you would like to hear. I have been crocheting for over 40 years. If you have any basic crochet questions or anything that you might need answered, if you have any questions about abbreviations and what they mean or things from patterns, I can help you with that too, especially with the fact that I'm going to be a tech editor and just the fact that I've been reading patterns since I started. So I learned how to crochet for 4-H. So that was one of the things we had to do was make our projects from a pattern and read the pattern. So for those out there who only watch tutorials and things, if you have any issues and you want to start learning how to read patterns, I could help. I don't have a school for it. There's a lot of people with blogs who have schools for it and stuff, but I can help you with questions. I know I helped Nadine a lot when she was first starting with some of her patterns. She was using a lot more of the online, watching the tutorials, and I helped her out with some patterns. So I do have some tips and tricks that I use that I've been using for years, and I don't even realize it's tips and tricks. So if you want to see a live, let me know. And let me know what days work for you. Since I'm home all the time, Wednesday is the only day that, like, if you wanted one during the day, I couldn't do it during the day because I make my doctor's appointments for Wednesday. So, yeah, Wednesday is a hard day for me to try and tape. I know I have done it later just because I needed to blow off some steam and feel better, and this makes me feel so much better just being on here with you guys. So let me know what your interests are, what you want to see, what you want to talk about, and I will try and do my best. Oh, I was going to show you what I'm working on. Oh, it almost blew my mind. Sorry. I've got it in my purse over here because I took it in case I had a chance to work on it when my friend and I were out, but we ended up talking the whole time. So, did my hook fall out? Yep, my hook fell out. Using my H Odyssey in my favorite color, yellow, which I'm sure once I said it was my favorite color, yellow. But here is the base. I know it's bigger. I didn't check my gauge, and I didn't check it for a reason because I really don't care if it comes out bigger than what the picture is. This is can't remember if it was a Milland that I got or if it was a mystery box that I got, but I don't know what it is. It looks like, when you look at it up close, it looks like a tape yarn, but then it also feels, it almost feels kind of tooly to me, like they put a whole bunch of little pieces of tulle together. So it may just be a, you know, a non-twisted yarn that was supposed to have a ply. I'm using, I guessed at an H hook. I was gonna check the gauge after I did so many rounds so far. This is gonna be a bag. That's the bottom. It's nothing but single crochets. I got this off of Furl's website, so it is a free pattern. And I do have the pattern in the bag. I pull out the right thing. Which I use scrap paper when I do my patterns, so you'll see if I ever show the patterns that I print out. I used to try and keep them nice and neat, but they get folded up a lot now. But it's going to be a little bit hard to see this because it ended up printing on the orange paper and not the blue. But this is the bag I'm making. called a project pouch. But what I'm making it for is, when the bride needs a little bridal bag, and a bag to put money in for the dollar dance, and things like that. My niece needs one of those. And her colors are burgundy, slate gray, and navy blue. And I knew I had this gorgeous burgundy. Gorgeous, gorgeous burgundy to work with. So I asked my sister-in-law, I was like, well, do you think she would be fine with a burgundy bag, or do you think she would want a white one? If she wanted white, then I needed to order the yarn, but if you think she'd like burgundy, I already have yarn. And she said, oh, I think burgundy would be perfect. So what I'm thinking of doing, and here I put the pattern down. I can't explain this because I'm not showing you the pattern. It has this drawstring in it already, and I'm going to use, I have the furls, I'm not going to think of it. I call it their furls fork hook, but it's not a fork hook. Oh, I know there's a name for it, and I cannot think of it. If I can think of it, I will. I can't believe that. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. I've got to find it real quick. Sorry. And I know exactly where to look because I have it on here. Sorry. I had furls up here earlier, but my phone closed it down. Lucet fork. So I say the fourth thing. I have a lucet fork that I plan on using to make I-cord with, because this looks like it's crocheted, maybe with a smaller hook. I haven't actually looked on the pattern to see how they make it. Maybe they do use the lucet fork since this is a furls pattern. But I plan on doing this one, and I do have some slate gray and navy yarn. I'm either planning on putting them together and doing like a double strand. Sorry, my alarm on my phone. And doing like a double strand, so a double color one. And then I'm going to add a handle, and I'm also going to make that handle with the lucet fork. I would like to be able to put one of those nice gold chain handles on it. I can't afford to go and purchase one right now, so I might as well make one. I have the yarn, I can make it. I'm going to add a handle onto this, so they have something, they can put it over their shoulder if they want to, or maybe just a small handle so they have something they can hold on to it easier. So originally I was thinking of doing like this here gray and then the handle navy blue, or turn it around and do this part navy blue and the handle gray. Then I got the idea of doing double stranded and putting the colors together. So could you please comment below which you think would look better? I may just have to try it and see what looks good to me, or if I have enough of this yarn left, I may just have to use burgundy. But I've been working through this cake pretty quickly. I forgot to put my thing on there, so I didn't pull out my stitches. But my stitch marker on it. Anyway, this had been like another inch, like both sides already. I was surprised that I used that much for that. So hoping not to have to play yarn chicken, which I think will be okay for the bag part, because I think I'm already like to here on it, and now they just keep decreasing, so I think I'm going to be fine. But tell me what you think about the handles and the drawstring, and we'll go from there. I have some boxes getting ready to ship out to people where I have a couple things that I made. I made one for each of them, but I couldn't tape and show you what the things are that I made them because I want them to be a surprise. And I know they both watch my channel. So, I will do maybe a jump rope later to show you what I sent them, or try to add pictures into my next video. See what I think is best. More than likely I'll do a jump rope because I like doing those. I think they're pretty fun. What else am I working on? I'm still working on the top. It still looks kind of the same as the last time I, did a brief show, which I think it's okay to show you better. I need to ask on that too. And the baby blanket, which I showed you, I'm still pretty much in the same area. I've worked on it. I think I'm a couple inches, more, but not really much to show you. So, and the baby blanket is for the same niece who's getting married. It's for her baby. So that they've already had. I'm really hoping that we can be at the wedding because I know it's going to be super, super cute. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. Please leave comments below. Please give me some answers if you wouldn't mind. And I will see you soon. Again, let me know what you would like to see me do, what kind of things you'd like to see me do. If you want me to read a book like some people are doing, I can try and do that. I just got quite a few books. I just have to make sure they're, public domain. If you want me to take questions and answer about tips and tricks, actually, if you have any questions for me, leave them below, and I would love to answer that for you. Maybe someday I'll just come on and crochet and talk, and do a live. Just tell me what you think. And I don't want to make this any longer. I didn't want it to be 30 minutes, and now it's at 36, all because I forgot the name of the Lucid fort, and I had to look it up. So, comment. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get notifications when I come back on. If you like my content, which hopefully I think you will, I hope. There you go. I will. Oh, I almost forgot. Sorry. I almost forgot. I was a semifinalist, or I'm a semifinalist in the Christmas in July giveaway. Fairies, Christmas in July fairies giveaway. And I will do a video about that when I get my prize that the person who I was the semifinalist for, he said he was going to send me something out. So when I get that, I will tape it. I will tape my unboxing of it. And so you guys can see it when I see it. I didn't win. The winner was picked today. So congratulations to the winner. I'm not going to say names or anything because I want everybody to go and watch Dana Wonderlust's video so you guys can see who won. So please go and do that. Please. I know she doesn't have the comments turned on. I was going to say, tell her that I sent you, but she doesn't have her comments on. So please go and watch that so she can have, as many people watch it as possible. And congratulate the winner if you know who she is. I personally do not know her, but if I ever run into her, I will congratulate her. Yeah, that was exciting when I saw my name pulled. So exciting. And I believe I'm at 40 some subscribers. So once I hit 100, I'll probably do a tiny little giveaway. It's not going to be much of anything. Like I said in the first one, it'll probably be like some yarns and stuff from my stash that either I can't use because they're too soft for me, or I haven't used them. I may have some, well, maybe not vintage yarn. I don't think it's quite old enough to be vintage yet. But some yarns that I've had for a little while that I thought I was going to use and then I didn't use because I used to hit the sales up and buy things when they were, cheaper and stuff. Because there used to be when it was hard to find sales on yarn. So anyway, that's it. I'm done. I will talk to you later. Please leave a comment below. Bye.